ascend the stairs, and I think after that first landing, I'm gonna try and move ever so slower and more stealthily. Um, Now, I don't think it can be at more of a disadvantage because I'm wearing heavy armor, but I'm also uh,
Exhausted.
exhausted. So I
That's-
like.
Oh. Oh.
Are you guys moving forward with your torches and all that?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Uh-oh.
I assume that I'm like, but then I turn around and I just drive my foot into the first step, and it makes just the loudest noise possible.
Clang.
There's a resounding clang as your toes smash into the front of your boot, and it hurts like an SOB. You reach down and grab your foot and kind of just, you don't hop in place, but you just bounce and try and get this pain off your damn mind. And it's loud. It reverberates up and down the cavern, and not your finest moment.
I turn around again and I'd be like, watch that first step, guys. It's a doozy.
Noted.
Agreed.
Keep going.
And as you move upward onto the next landing, you can see up above you with your torch
Come over here.
a bridge. And the bridge actually, from below, illuminates the figure of a goblin standing on the bridge. And he's going to notice your torch, and he is going to aim at you and try to take fire. So I would like for you guys to roll initiative.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh,
In front, and I'm also the slowest, I think, probably.
I rolled pretty bad too.
Oof. Not good. You got an initiative there, Bradshaw?
Yeah, I'm trying.
There you go.
Oh, you bastard. There we go.
There it is.
Oh,
Nice.
we are, none of us are on the ball,
Fuck.
really. Oh, neither is the goblin.
Ooh, he's one guy. Okay.
Does his, like, arrow just fall out of his bow now?
What do you roll? Oh,
He
God.
crit failed on his initiative.
B. Oh,
Oh,
there's
shit.
another guy though.
Oh,
Scheisse.
scheisse. Indeed.
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 Quite.
Hmm. Ja, das stimmt.
Is that guy gonna roll initiative too though?
Probably.
Yep. He got. Okay.
Oh.
He's up then.
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
So it looks like they're elevated, right?
I still have that lasso, too.
So the bridge is about 20 feet above you guys. You can see the path continues from where you are on the right side. It continues to curve around to the right with the water still on its left side. From what you can see, there's no way of getting up to the bridge from here. You would have to enter from another entryway or passage that is somewhat up above you.
Okay, I bet it loops around. Nah, well maybe.
That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe the other way that we're going goes the opposite way.
Same thing.
Maybe.
My parents actually had that movie.
Yeah.
But
Bridge of the,
Yeah.
the River Kwai.
That's a fucking awesome
Goblin
movie, dude.
Swordsman is first.
I was just saying, it's the,
Yeah.
this is the bridge over the River Kauai.
Bridge of
Kauai.
River Kauai.
Evidently, they don't take kindly to strangers or people naming their bridges. Because these goblins do not seem to take kindly to intruders.
Anything, really.
Where's it?
Come on now.
Coming from? Yeah. This is a professional recording.
Excuse me.
I'll edit that.
Okay.
Edit it out in post.
So, Wainwright, go ahead and take your first turn.
Me?
The swordsman? You
Oh,
mean?
Nope. Nox?
Oh yeah, I got a 12.
Yeah, it's Nox first.
Yeah.
So, I'm assuming the
Bar-
the whole party can see.
Bradshaw, did you roll yours yet?
What?
Yeah, no, he's in there.
Oh,
He
okay.
should be.
Yeah, he's
He
there.
rolled
He's
an 8.
8. He was after me.
I don't see him on the turn order.
Oh, no, it didn't.
Okay, we'll add one.
Bradshaw, yeah,
Just roll initiative again. He had rolled an 8 the first time, it looks like.
yeah, he rolled an 8.
Okay.
I don't know why that's not picking it up. Weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
But yeah, it's going to be your turn.
Okay.
Should I roll it? Or...
Yeah,
No.
just roll it. Oh, he got
Oh,
you.
okay.
You're good. You're good.
So I can see them, right? Are we clear on that?
The one.
I can see that one. Okay.
Mhm.
Yep.
I'm gonna do magic missile on him.
All right.
Magic missile.
So the magic missile hits automatically, and you roll the damage 1d4 plus 1 3 times.
D4 plus 1.
Yep.
And then
Just enter.
I'm good.
Yep.
And then do it again.
Oh no!
Oh,
You
you
gotta
gotta
do
do
slash R.
slash R
Frick.
space.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Then 1 d4 plus 1, and then
Still
you-
learning.
I mean,
It's all good.
realistically, what you could do is like on the. Yeah, that's good. On the left side, you see where the ruler is. You see there's
Mhm.
a little below that.
Mhm.
Click that. Dice roller.
Mhm.
So you can do advanced roll.
Oh,
You
whoops.
change that to d4. 1 d4.
Do not mean to throw
Can I
those
just do
out,
two now?
Wilson.
Plus 1. Plus 1. Plus 1.
Oh, it's plus. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
And
Yeah,
then
so
roll 1.
No, yeah, just roll that.
Okay.
All right, and then roll one more time.
Yep.
Okay.
So 2, 6, and then 11 damage total for his magic missile.
And I'm gonna take that off my slot because I wiped it out.
Right.
Mhm.
So you just.
Oh, I
subtract.
didn't mean to do that. I'm trying just to make a note of myself that I used it.
Okay.
Whoops.
Oh, whoops.
Jesus, you guys.
I thought maybe
Whoops
you
and-
could push the red things to.
Whoops
Mhm.
and everywhere.
Oh,
To uncheck it.
yeah. Maybe I just misclicked. But
But
Okay. And do you want to describe how you're casting your spell?
I kind of focus my dagger. I focus my dagger pointing at what I can perceive as an enemy, and kind of just like move my arm with my dagger in my head, and just kind of just let out some pulses of the missile right at him.
So they travel out of the end of your dagger. They kind of curve and sway and serpentine in the air, but all three of them hit pow, pow, pow right in his chest, and they knock him back, and he has to take a step back. And he looks like he did not enjoy that whatsoever. He's bending over and clutching at his area on the chest where it hit him.
nice.
Yeah.
Where is the swordsman?
Oh, don't know.
He moved.
No idea.
So
Fortunately,
it's,
from our angle, I think the only person.
are you
that saw
done,
was-
or do you want to move?
I'm staying where I am, by the way.
Yeah, the path I think isn't really wide enough for.
I can't make a
people of
I
our
can't go
sizes.
really in front of you
Yeah.
without.
Right, but it's gonna be your turn.
Okay.
Well, if you wanted to, you could navigate around people.
Right.
Are we going up? We're going up because we're on stairs, right? We're gradually going.
The platform.
Oh
The
shit,
bridge
they
is
got the
over
high
platform.
ground, dudes.
They have the high ground.
That's what I'm aiming.
So, but the bridge goes over the river, over the path.
And
we can see
we're
that-
ascending though.
well, right,
Yeah,
but
in
the,
the stairs.
but the path doesn't ascend up to the bridge. It's
Mhm.
below it, and it's kind of the path is on a slight incline, but
I could move under the bridge and take cover.
Could do that.
I'll do that. I'm going to do that.
Go right ahead.
so like you would basically be moving. I would say stay, because like you're still got the river to your left.
Right. So I'm just gonna go. I'm not on top. I'm underneath. So it looks like I'm
Yep.
on top. But
I
whatever.
got you.
You just. Dunk. I guess we never asked. Like, how high is the bridge over the path?
20
20
feet. 20 feet.
Yeah, about 20 feet above you. And the ceiling of the cave itself is about 50, 60 feet above you.
That is pretty tall.
Yeah.
Stalwart Hangman.
All right,
Right.
Hangman.
So, I am going to, I'm gonna cast fucking,
I'm gonna cast fucking.
I'm just gonna fuck right here,
cast hold person on.
wherever I see.
That actually worked
Okay.
for what I was gonna do after you broad show. Get
We
that
should be
synergy.
discussing.
So what kind? They have to make a save, don't they? Is it will save?
It's shit. I didn't enter all the information on it.
That's exactly what I was gonna do. Like with a gun, but
Yeah, it's
a
Pretend to pull the trigger too.
the target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration.
Okay.
At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another Wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends.
So he got a 8.
8?
8.
That fails
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
your base, it's an 8 plus 2 plus what's your charisma modifier?
Your casting
So-
charisma.
Yeah, there's no way that he would have passed.
No, not
2?
at all. It's probably like a 12. Your spell save is probably like a 12 or a 13.
So he's
charisma
still
modifier is
held
2.
there.
Okay, so 12. So just make a note of that if you ever need.
And you're doing so you very Vader-like in your stance. You sort of half turn your body profile to him and outreach your hand and do it in a grasping sort of motion, and you see the goblin just completely freeze in the motion that he's in. He's still clutching at his chest, but he is frozen like a statue.
Awesome.
Cool.
Could you hold dab? Just hold.
And do you want to do any movement, or is that going to be it for you?
I'll move up by my boy Knox up here by the under the
Okay.
the bridgeman.
Sounds good.
Well, you're up.
Yep.
Wayne Red.
All right. I would like to scoot on up to the top of the stairs right here. Whoa. What was that?
Do a little stumble.
Yeah. Okay. On the stairs, and I would like to. I want to try to lasso that goblin with my rope, since I still got the lasso tied into it, and try to pull him off the bridge.
Okay, how much rope do you have left?
How many feet of rope, I guess?
50. I mean, we didn't cut it at all.
Okay. So
It's probably more like 42, 44 since it's tied into a lasso.
So you're just
But yeah, I want to try to lasso that giblin.
okay, that's going to be a dexterity check to be able to hook him from there.
16?
So the lasso flies out. Looks like it's going to go right over his head, but it barely just it catches on the other side of his head, but only like half an inch down the top of his skull. So it just slides right off the top of his head, and you pull it back to you, and it lands in the water, getting wet as it comes back.
I want to, yeah,
that's your
grumble and coil it up and put it away, and then get under. How much did I move already? Use the rest of my movement to try to get under here with these dudes. How much was that?
You have 25 or 30
There we
feet.
go. I'm pretty sure I got 30 since
He's
I'm
human,
wearing
so he's got 30 feet.
medium armor too. I can probably
Okay.
get rid of this since I'm not wearing heavy anymore.
All right, and is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Drink a potion.
Alrighty, quaff that potion.
Okay, and it was 1d4 plus 1.
Correct?
Hey, you gotta do that.
Yeah, the regular healing potions, man, they don't do a whole lot, but in a moment of in a pinch, they're handy. So you regain the 3 hit points, the feeling of warmth spreading down your chest a little bit, closing up some of the older wounds you had. Aches are gone. The sort of tug in your shoulder that you had, now gone. But you're still a little bit worse for wear.
Feeling pretty spry. Still tired though.
Feeling spry.
But yeah, that's my turn.
Heska!
Alright, well, seeing everybody, like, just fly past me, I guess I'm gonna finally start doing shit. I'm just kind of standing there, still staring at the steps. I'm gonna actually spend 20 feet to get past, like, right about there, and then, just kind of getting around to that corner, or getting in front of everybody. I don't want to be too, out of position, I guess. And I'm going to see if I can see anybody from further, or see anything at least further down that might, interrupt the little lasso holding session that's going on here.
You're still carrying a torch with you?
Yes, I'm still carrying my torch. Actually, you know what?
Is that correct?
I'm gonna actually, take out my mace and shield. I'm going to kind of drop, while I'm dropping the torch, kind of on the wall side of the path. So I'm gonna just kind of drop it on the ground, and like I said, just pull out my mace and shield and move forward.
Okay. So dropping it probably right about there, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay. Just to gauge how much more that's going to reveal.
And that I mean, like I said, that's kind of like I'm gonna be like right next to where I dropped the torch. So I mean, it might kind of like cascade its light a little bit next to me, but it doesn't seem like there's anything at least like around the area we're at. So I am also going to spend. Wait, why did it do that? God damn it. I'm going to also drink my last health potion.
Get your coif on. Get your coif on.
So I am up to 17 out of 20.
There you go. Just like your companion, the feeling of warmth running down your throat and settling in your stomach. Your knee stops aching like it did as you've been walking up the steps. Your jaw, which had been clicking a little bit every time you talk, now gone. Ready to go.
Perfect. Yeah, seeing as you guys are kind of taking care of that one guy, I will. I guess technically, would I still have an action ready, or still have my action, I should say.
So you dropped your torch, and you had to draw both your mace and your shield.
Yeah. So I guess if you want to count that as an action, that'll be fine.
Yeah, it's definitely going to take at least an action for you to get both of those out and drop the torch.
Yeah. Then I guess that's it. That's it for my turn then.
You'd still have a bonus action because dropping the torch is just a free action.
Well, use
and
the
you
no,
use
I-
your
I-
full
I
action
used
to.
I used my potion on myself.
All right,
So
yep,
I thought
there
that
you
was
go.
like a half action. So I guess I would have used all of my stuff. So,
Wait, are they half actions or bonus actions?
well, bonus action. I mean, there's not a half action thing. It's action, bonus action, and then
Gotcha.
reaction. But yeah, my turn's done.
Has it been, how long has it been since our last skirmish?
Like an
about
hour?
Okay, good. I still have mage armor.
Hour, 15 minutes, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making a note. My mage armor lasts for 8 hours. So I'm still
Oh
good.
yeah, you're definitely gonna be fine.
Yep.
So the goblin archer, really only having one option at this point, is going to turn and fire at the man who just drew weapons at him and is ready for combat.
Mm-hmm. See that little shit. Oh, my life was rough.
And his bolt flies over your left shoulder and ka-ting, hits the wall behind you and just kind of flies off into the water. And you hear it land with a little splash in the water. And you can actually watch it float past you a few seconds later.
I don't even flinch. I still
And
keep my eyes
he's
closed.
actually going to move back into this hallway to try and get a better position.
Is he able to move? Because your whole person.
Yeah, he's got to do another.
That is actually a good point. So he did not even fire at you.
Or he has to make a
Yeah.
save, I guess.
He's going to try and make his save.
It's a wisdom save, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a wisdom
Yep.
save.
So yeah, you can at the end of each of its turns, you can repeat the wisdom saving throw. So it's got to beat 12.
So what? After you see the Dragonborn draw his weapon and his shield, the goblin up above, you just check and make sure that he's still held, everything's all good, and you see him just kind of, his eye twitches, and he tries to do something with his face. He's not moving an inch. He's held there like he's in cement.
Nice.
Noise. Just noising your noise.
Swordman.
Oh boy.
Here he comes.
Here he
And
comes on the
there's
run,
another
a
goblin
and a bun.
up there that you actually did not see. And he now reveals himself and is ready for combat with the big old dragon man in front of him.
Alright. Boom. As I hear his little bitch feet stomping on the steps.
He swings out with his short sword, but you easily block it with your shield.
Clang.
Yep. Sound on piss poor crafted metal on finely crafted steel rings out.
We're back to the Dark Man.
Yep.
Nox.
No, Wainred.
No, it's me.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say Nox was up, and then it was Hingman, and then
Well, why does Sean have a 21 and Nox has a 12?
I have a 7.
yeah, I was
Really?
gonna say I don't know what it's showing on your screen, but
We see a 7.
Oh, wow, you're in there twice then, Sean. Okay. I'm sorry. Go right ahead, Nox.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
If I can, I'd like to go right up against this guy. If I can make my way, like in between their little fight, and I'm gonna stab him.
Making
like,
my way
you'd probably
down.
be like just around my left hip probably, just because he's like clanging against my shield as you do. But I would imagine then you're just gonna roll like a little
Dagger attack?
yeah
A dagger attack?
Yeah, do your dagger attack. I would
Did.
imagine.
So it's 1 damage.
So moving around the left side of your ally there, you're able to take the dagger and put it right up into the area right beneath the goblin's armpit where he had just tried to swing at your companion.
Yeah.
And how much movement do you think I have left?
Oh, you didn't. You gotta click. No, you gotta click the dagger portion of that to do the damage.
He already did,
Already did
the
damage. It was a
roll.
macro.
Yeah.
Oh.
Put it all together.
Gotcha. Well, do you have a 0 on dexterity?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. I was gonna say I wasn't sure if that was adding it at all because it just was a bare one.
Yes, I have 0 on dex.
Okay. Alright.
Just-
Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, my movement.
Now keep in mind if you
Leave melee range, I'll invoke an attack of opportunity.
Even if he's already attacked you in the
Yep.
same round. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I'm gonna go defensive. I'm just sitting there waiting.
Alrighty.
Hingma dude, what you doing?
Well,
You can also look up there.
so I
If it helps. There's a camera in the way.
Yeah,
yeah,
look at the camera.
I am going to
Wave, honey.
Fucking chill, dude. All right.
You can chill.
iPad's
Oh.
going crazy.
Yeah, my iPad's going crazy. All right, so I'm gonna move.
I'm sure he can like just go underneath Hess's legs
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you wanted to.
So I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go under him. I'm gonna come up, and then I'm gonna fucking.
Poke him in the dick.
No, I'm gonna swing the quarterstaff up into his fucking chin.
If you crit fail and hit me in the dick.
Okay. So just a quick note about movement for you guys. You can move through your allies with your movement speed, no matter that's just fine. Your companion, adjusts, sidesteps, whatever needs to happen for you to make room and get by. You cannot end your turn on the same, space or within 5 feet of your allies unless you are a halfling, because then, like you said, you can fit between their legs and occupy the same quote unquote space as them.
You hanging out in between my legs.
Sorry.
Tip you nuts.
He's already there.
You're
Already there, dude.
You oldie nut guard.
He's already there.
So the little halfling, his bare feet slapping on the cold stone floor, runs forward and kind of getting right up between the
Pitter-patters?
two thighs of the dragonborn, swings up with his quarterstaff at the goblin, but sadly gets caught on his own leg. He didn't really figure out the spacing, trying to hide down here between his legs. Kind of the first time you've done this kind of a maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
My dude.
And then can I use a potion? Can I do that?
Oh, on yourself
Yep.
as a bonus action, yeah. Why? What's your HP at?
5.
Oh, jeez. You shouldn't be getting into melee range.
Oh, you had used lay on hands on him because you had done 4 because you had 1 left over. I remember that. Or did you use that and he got damaged again?
No.
No, I didn't
He
use
pats
laying
me.
on hands.
I think you did pat
Oh,
me.
you
didn't
did.
I
you?
healed Tyler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then you'll need to use that.
So yeah, how much does a potion give you?
1d4 plus 1. So,
Yep.
use that to
I remember you giving me a little
4.
as you
Go 1
scoot on
in
by.
each spot,
Well, high five.
and then roll.
Yeah.
Just, this happens, just a flash of holy light.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
okay.
like,
Blinded by the
And
light.
Bradshaw, you're
like
actually
the
going to
slap
get
noise
an
is just-
ability later on. I think it's even at level 2, called Song of Rest. That whenever you guys take a short or long rest and you spend hit die, you can use your one of your bardic inspirations to use your Song of Rest and give everybody like an extra 1d6 that they can add to their healing.
Ooh, how about
and
that, Barrett?
That's
Joe?
pretty
And
cool.
you haven't used Bardic Inspiration at all, by the way.
Yeah, there's
You
yeah.
could inspire somebody.
Well, you can add.
Is that a bonus?
Well, it's not necessarily like an action. You just give somebody
It's like the
Bardic
Bard's
Inspiration.
cantrip, I
We can
guess.
just add a certain number to our roll.
Yeah, it's,
Uh,
it's a class
1d6.
ability, right?
I believe.
It's like getting regular inspiration,
Yeah.
but it comes from a bard.
well,
You're up then, Wayne.
not inspiration like raw like the actual inspiration. It's just you get to add a 1d6 before
Could you please take us
Wilson,
out, Wainwright?
gets his
Take
thing,
us
so-
where?
Could you please take them out?
I'm
I'm,
thinking
uh,
about it.
I'm very.
Well, I mean, I don't
I'm
think.
very nervous.
Well, is it
well-
my turn? Is Hingman done?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to move up here.
I don't think there's enough room on that path for all of us to like.
I'm not going after the swordman.
Okay, good.
I want to use my lasso to try to hook one of the logs to make a rope to climb up real quick.
That'd be your whole turn.
So you're trying to lasso one of the horizontal slats of the bridge and climb up it.
Is there enough room to do that between the slats?
Well, I'm assuming probably not through the slats.
To- Go between the slats.
Yeah, to like get the loop of the lasso around the slats.
He's talking about lassoing it, not actually climbing between the slats.
I mean, you might be able to get it through, but you're not going to be able to do it with accuracy. It's going to be like if you were trying to do it in real life. It would most times just slap against the bottom until the part that fits through. But if you're trying to hit something on the other side, that's going to be near impossible.
I'm yelling to Wainwright, get this guy! I really want you to get this guy!
Well, I guess I'll scoot up a little further here and I'll try to pull this guy back down with another lasso.
Okay, go ahead and you're not so far away this time, so just make a ranged, like a ranged melee attack kind of thing.
So it's like just roll.
Roll 20 with my
Yeah.
dex mod.
Roll 20 plus your dexterity modifier. I'm assuming. Cause
Would I add my proficiency too, or?
I would probably
You're not proficient with rope.
not a cowboy.
Okay.
You're not.
You're not trained in lasso.
Hey, Bardshaw, do you want to plug me in? If there's an open
Ooh.
lit.
You got to roll again because you're also exhausted.
Oh, that's right.
So repeat it.
Well, no, this is just an attack roll, so that you're not rolling at disadvantage.
Is it? It's
We
just
think-
saving throws, right? At first level exhaustion.
Ability checks,
Ability checks.
Never mind.
acrobatics, deception, perception, sleight of hand, that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. So I guess I rolled a 19.
No, I did that.
So you do it. You know, take the rope and string out a little bit using the other hand, and get that bit of momentum built up with a couple revolutions above your head, and release. Whew, flies up 20 feet, 25 feet onto the top of the bridge. And you feel it go right around. It goes down his shoulders and around his waist. Since he's still held, he can put up no resistance to this, and you're able to just get it snugly around.
I want to pull the lasso tight and try to yank him off that ledge and to spin him around and crash him into the ground right there.
Strength check. If you're trying, you can. The DC is going to be harder because you're trying to smash him into someplace specific rather than just pulling him down.
Right. Strength check, you said?
Yep.
Please. Please.
So you give it a hard yank on the lasso, and you feel it go taut. It tightens around his waist and pulls the still frozen figure down off of the bridge and spoof right into the water. You are able to pull him pretty much right up to your feet, but you can't get the sort of momentum that you needed with him swinging down and then you using your weight and your raw strength to help pendulum him around, and it just didn't work out the way you wanted it to.
Drat.
So he's still lassoed, right? Though.
Yeah, are his arms pinned too, or is it just around his waist?
Yeah, his arms are like his elbows are down at his chest, and his hands come up like right at where his sternum would be. Like he's clutching his chest in the classic like heart attack kind of thing
Okay.
from getting hit with the magic missile, and that's how he's frozen. And he is still lassoed, so he's frozen and technically also restrained, but it doesn't really matter.
I would like to put my foot on top of him, standing Captain Morgan style, and just exude an aura of pure intimidation in this hallway.
Okay, go ahead and roll intimidation. Your boot firmly plants right onto that goblin. Hand goes onto the knee, and you're standing proud, straight back. There's a little bit of wind that starts blowing through the cave, even though there was no wind whatsoever before. Just a slight breeze to ruffle the little bit of a cape that you've got going.
Just the heroic breeze.
You imagine yourself atop a tall castle, standing in between its parapets, surrounded by gargoyles.
You audibly hear me say, "God damn it."